broadcasting live from PC Smart Team. What show is it? Is it the Luis Bañuelos Show? What's the name of your show?
Emix Radio.
Emix Radio.
Radio.
Hey, welcome everybody to the Luis Bañuelos Show with our special guest. He runs his own show here, Emix Radio. Jason.
I'm not going to front. I don't run anything.
No?
I walk every chance I get.
Is it your show or is it his show?
Oh, no. It's Paco's show.
Oh. Yeah. Paco?
So I am the guest host.
Oh, right on.
We're doing a little mashup today, I guess.
Yeah, we got Angel over here.
Hey.
Now, this guy was waiting for the fucking introduction for me to introduce him.
What do you mean?
You know how I
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, hey, you gotta be ready, bro.
And then we got David Duarte over here.
The D-Chat.
What happened, man? You
I
fell
passed
asleep?
out, bro. I fucking passed out. This week been going crazy.
What'd you do?
The World Cup, you know, I had to go. I had to go celebrate, bro.
You went to what? You saw it at home or what?
Saw it at home. Germany won. I went and fucking flipped a couple cars over. That's how we do it, homie. You have to. I fucking piled up a shitload of fucking Anne Frank diaries and burned them, bro.
The master race won the tournament.
So were you going for Germany? Or?
Yeah, it was. I actually told Angel from the get-go that
Yeah.
Germany was probably gonna win it. You know?
I was flipping over Volkswagens and BMWs. And
Oh
shit.
yeah, I was like, fuck yeah.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it. I'm not a soccer fan, but, I mean, anything that's competitive, I'll watch.
Well, if you call
Yeah.
0-0 competitive.
It ended 1-0.
You know what? The fact that the game lasted so long without anybody scoring means the game was competitive as hell. I mean, it was probably one of the most interesting
Yeah,
games.
they said, didn't the guy have like a record for most saves or whatever? This guy right away on the phone.
No, go ahead. Sorry. What saves?
That was
the goalkeeper.
that was Tim Howard, the USA goalie. He had like 17 saves in the game against Belgium or Holland.
No, but I thought there was a record on the World Cup finale, no?
No,
Nah, I didn't hear nothing
I didn't
about
see that stat.
I just laughed because fucking Messi got the trophy for like the best player of the tournament. Yet he fucking lost.
You know what? That's got to be like that would have been like Peyton Manning getting the MVP award for the
Right.
Super Bowl. It didn't make any sense at all. I mean, did you see when they handed him the trophy? He kind of looked at it like, "Why the hell are you?"
Oh
giving
yeah,
me this?
he didn't want to be there, bro. He
Nah,
was
hell no.
damn
You don't
it.
want to be around a bunch of white guys.
Hey, but his stock just off that trophy. His stock went
yeah,
up.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man, I had fucking celebrated hard, bro.
So you loved it.
Oh fuck yeah.
They called in sick today.
No, I went to work.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So what did you do? Because you don't drink.
Hmm?
Or did you drink yesterday?
No, I don't drink at all, bro.
So how'd you celebrate?
Telling you, fucking Anne Frank diaries and fucking.
Book burnings and
I fucking.
Well,
I started
a few
building.
people went down.
I started building a fucking wall right in the middle of my yard to bring back the fucking Berlin
Berlin
Wall,
Wall.
bro. I was like, "This is East Germany." Or which one was the communist one? East, right?
Yeah, East Germany was
Yeah?
communist.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, just making sure. Fucking. So what you guys do, man?
I had it on. I had the game on. I mean, I tried to enjoy it.
No, but what did you do on your weekend? Since you're not a soccer fan, I even watched the fucking third place game. Yeah.
That I don't understand.
Yeah, and like, well, yeah, it's a ranking, bro. Like after fourth, no one gives a shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
After first, I don't think anybody cares. That's good. Yeah, and you could. I mean, that game too. I mean, they didn't really want to play. I mean, I think they were just trying to not get embarrassed. I think more than win.
Isn't it almost like in college football when you have, you know, the other bowl games, the lesser bowl games?
Right. Well, a bit different. I mean, and those at least you still like. You get a championship, you get a trophy.
There's too many
but-
bowls in college football.
I
That's
just
the thing
love.
I don't like.
I just love. Did you see that freaking Argentinian kid that he was crying, and then the dads are like, "Come here, mijo," and he's like, "Leave me alone."
Yeah, the reject.
That was like the greatest fucking thing. I love seeing fans cry, man.
I hate it. I hate that
why?
shit. Because it's to me. I just it's so puss. I mean, it's soccer. I mean, or football or whatever you want
Yeah.
to call it. But I mean, You don't see guys crying in other sports. I mean,
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but they
They
take it
do
real
all the
serious.
time. You don't
the
watch
time.
football?
I do watch
Football's the most
football. I watch
horrible thing ever.
football.
Super Bowl.
American
No one
football?
cried at the Super Bowl.
Not like
They-
that.
maybe
Oh,
when
come
they
on.
win.
Like that.
Come on.
No,
The
you
only
don't
one
see
who
the-
cried
okay, we
was
don't see the
Peyton
fans
Manning.
crying. I don't see
Peyton
the
Manning
fans
was the
crying.
only one who cried.
You know why? Because they don't show the fans crying.
Yeah.
But there's fans that throw their jerseys on the field, mad as shit. I mean, but it's just that it depends on what
Cleveland.
they choose to show. If
Oh,
you ever
yeah.
watch
Oh, yeah.
arena football, it's the most boring thing ever. You see the fans bored, and they show the fans how bored they are in those
Yeah.
games. You never would see that in the NFL. They only want to see the fans that are all into it, painted up. You never see a bored fan.
There's like a shitload of scoring in that arena football, though. Is it?
because there's no
is it
out of
still boring?
bounds. There's no out of
terrible.
bounds. It's
Yeah.
the most
Because
boring.
it's so high scoring that it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Not only that, let's face it,
That's
it's all the rejects playing.
That's like that's like men's softball. Like, of course you're gonna score that fucking
Yeah.
ball like ain't big, bitch. You
That's a drinking sport, though. I do play that softball.
You
and
play
it's just-
softball?
oh yeah, it's just a reason to go out and drink.
get the fuck out, bro. Get
You
the
can go
fuck
out and
out.
drink it right now. Look at
That's
you.
what I'm saying. any excuse.
What is that
I know
shit?
you're not a drinker. This is it's a Saint Bernardus. It's a Belgian beer. I had it at some place, and I've just been hooked on it ever
Oh, yeah?
since.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've had it
How much
before.
was that? That looks expensive.
$12.
$12
That's not
a
that
bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Uh-huh. You
the-
know you could buy a 12-pack of Natural Light. for
Right?
that
Yeah,
shit.
but that's
But see, here's the math. I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you right now. That a regular beer is like 6.5% alcohol,
Yeah.
or no, I'm
not
sorry,
even like 6.
like okay, like 6. This is like 10.5, 11% by
Yeah.
volume. So it's almost like drinking 2 beers for every one.
It's pretty much malt liquor. Let's face facts.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
bought a
you're
beer
really
like
doing.
that.
They're just drinking a more expensive
I just
E.
scratched off the Colt 45. and
That's
put
all they
sticker
did. They
on it.
shoved the Saint Bernard. You know, I've had it before though.
That's
I've
just-
had it at a beer tasting.
That's a
at
Red
the
Dog
Fairplex.
from Belgium,
Real good.
pretty much.
So what?
a Red Dog from Belgium.
A red
They even make Red Dog anymore.
Magnum, whatever the fuck. that
You guys
shit.
remember when the Red Dog logo was out? They used to say that you could see Catwoman and Batman like fucking in the logo.
No.
You guys don't remember that? Like supposedly if you look at the logo real.
You
real
see, I
closely,
was
you
into
could see
porn, but I wasn't that desperate back then.
it. Jerking off to my 40.
I never drank that shit. Do they still make Red Dog?
No,
I used to work at a liquor store, and like we had a, I was in the fridge all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, I was jerking off left and right in that fucking fridge, bro. I was like, I have to keep warm. I forgot my jacket.
Tell me, was King Cobra your number one seller back then?
King Cobra and the Magnum or whatever.
Oh,
the
yeah,
hell?
Magnum.
Yeah.
Well, I thought with the red dog.
Anything with Magnum is for black people.
Yeah.
Is it like Black Velvet whiskey?
What about Magnum PI with the push broom stash? Was that
Well, all the black ladies like them.
Yeah. Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck?
Tom
Selleck's
Selleck,
got-
what the f-
Tom Selleck has the weirdest websites dedicated to the guy. They have a website dedicated to him taking pictures with sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
called
I've seen
Tom
that one.
Selleck Sandwich, and it's just him with sandwiches in the background. It makes no sense at all, but
People
it
are
gets a
just
lot of
fucking
hits.
crazy, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's some weird shit to be looking up on the internet, though. I mean, I don't know how someone how do you come across that.
It's weird. Like, I saw it on the Conan O'Brien show when he was
Oh,
on there.
okay.
Like, he
Yeah.
mentioned it, and it was hysterical.
I think Ellen brought it up too.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres.
I don't know why I can't stand that fucking.
Tom
lady.
Selleck?
No.
Oh,
Ellen?
Ellen.
You don't like her dancing?
No, I just don't like her. She just looks fake. I'm sure she's a fucking bitch.
She's a
I'm
lesbian,
pretty sure.
man. What do you think?
Huh?
She's a lesbian.
No, but everybody's all like, "Oh my god, she dances." Like, yeah, bitch, she's getting paid millions of dollars. I would dance.
Her career was over, dude, before that show. I mean, that show brought her back. She's huge now, man.
What
No,
made,
I'm not
what
saying that
made
she's
her
not
huge
huge.
was the fact that Oprah left. That's what made her huge.
that
It's
is true.
lack of having anything to watch. Oprah controlled women.
Yeah, but
Now
she's
it's
really likable.
I guess.
So was Oprah. The
And
bitch
her
was giving
stand-up,
away cars.
she's a great comedian.
No, no,
dude.
I'm not taking away.
She's a very
anything
underrated
from-
comedian.
No, yeah, she is a great comic, but.
But she started the whole trend of coming out in dramatic fashion. Like she's
Well,
the
she
one that
did in the
started the
show,
whole.
yeah.
You
But
have
that's
to-
why she lost her sitcom. Remember?
Yeah.
She announced that she was lesbian, and they took her sitcom away.
No, they left it on, but the ratings just
yeah,
weren't
the
there
ratings
anymore.
dropped.
after
America
that.
wasn't having it.
Yeah,
I just don't get that. I mean, especially someone like that. I mean, it's like
you
no
kind
sh-
of know.
no shit, right? Like
Yeah, you
it's
kinda
just
know.
stating something we already knew, but
No, but
it's-
back then people really didn't know.
yeah.
I mean, I
I
don't
don't,
know.
I don't remember the show too much. I don't,
Look, man,
Yeah,
that's
like-
like saying that we don't know that Queen Latifah is a dyke. I mean, I hate
She
to
still
say
won't say
but
it, though. She
That
still
bitch,
won't
that
say
bitch
it.
has been out for years.
Well,
We
yeah.
just don't know it.
And there's a lot. I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't
Oh, yeah.
fucking say
Dude,
shit.
in the 80s, Okay.
This wasn't in the 80s, right? This
No,
was like in
I'm
the
telling
late
you, though.
90s when the bitch came out.
In the fucking 80s, I didn't fucking know Boy George was gay.
How did
Really?
you not
I
know
didn't
Boy George was
I
gay?
didn't know. How the fuck did you not
I
do
didn't
that
know.
shit?
Dude,
Boy George
everybody,
looked prettier than most of the girls. How the hell did you know?
everybody was fucking gay looking in the 80s.
Dude, yeah, that is true.
Elton
is
John.
true.
Nobody knew Elton John was gay.
Everybody knew
Queen.
Elton
Nobody
John was
knew
gay.
that fucking
What's
guy.
that fucking name? Liberace?
Well, I mean, that's different.
Well, Liberace was in the
But
70s.
even him,
back in
even
those,
him,
yeah.
you know, he
Yeah,
would
yeah,
never
yeah.
admit it.
Yeah, back in those days, though, it was completely
Yeah, it was,
unacceptable.
fucking
People
sin.
knew Freddie Mercury was gay pretty much
Well,
at the end when he got AIDS.
The guy from that metal band. You know, nobody knew that guy was gay.
Which one?
Oh, fucking from Iron Maiden.
Priest.
Yeah, Judas
Oh,
Oh
Priest.
yeah, that was a shocker. I remember when I saw that. I mean, there was no way you'd have known.
I was like, fuck that.
I mean,
How is it that Prince isn't gay? That's what I want.
Yeah, I know.
he's got to be.
The man's
right?
had.
But have you seen the women he has?
Yeah.
It's a cover-up.
he's definitely got
No, you
Yeah,
know who was
no, there's
gay?
people that
Michael
cover
Jackson
up.
was gay.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, of course.
There's no doubt.
I know.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
But at least Prince had, you know,
Michael
has had
Jackson
a
was
bunch
a
of women.
pedophile. He was just sick.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was just.
But,
fucking-
He wasn't going after guys like you.
I
who out
remember
there.
I-
He was going after kids.
I remember I went to San Jose to do a show, and they put us in this badass fucking hotel, right? And I walked downstairs to go get some coffee, and they had like a carnival, and all the main attraction was like these rides were in the Neverland Ranch. That was their whole thing, bro. I was like, wow, I almost cried. I was like, so this is where it happened.
You better clean them off pretty good.
Oh,
Were they alluring? Were they alluring?
no, it's just like a fucking elephant ride, the fucking Dumbo shit.
Like the ones you see at the front of the store? Where you put
Yeah.
a quarter?
I was like, Jesus Christ. The guy didn't even have to move.
You're gonna build a theme park that just come to me.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Apparently they did, and he
Yeah, that guy
came
was
as well.
fucked up, man.
oh, yeah. The guy was fucking psychotic. What's his name? What's his name was telling me?
Matter of fact, Francisco, didn't he posted a Michael Jackson quote today.
Yeah? What was it?
We are the children.
I'm surprised fucking
I can tell Francisco likes Michael Jackson by that
I'm
shirt.
surprised fucking Springsteen didn't tackle him and fucking beat the shit out of him when they did that fucking song.
The boss.
The boss, yeah.
You know the boss took him to the corner. you had what? Van Sant in the corner, the guy from The Sopranos. You know, he said something along the line.
He was the king of pop no matter what, man. And the song was called Rock With Me.
That's a great song, man. It's one of my favorite Michael
good
Jackson
jam.
songs.
Rock with him.
You know who's into Michael? My son's into Michael Jackson.
Oh,
That's
really?
weird as shit because he's only.
I used to
he's
have
only
that
13.
jacket with all the zippers.
Oh,
Remember?
the zipper jacket, the thriller jacket. You know how expensive those jackets are now?
If you
idea.
take off the fucking
ridiculous.
sleeves, you would lose them like in seconds, bro. So you had to keep them on forever.
So you have to wear the best, huh?
Yeah, it was fucking.
How did your son get into Michael Jackson?
You know what? I don't know. He likes him. It's funny because he wanted to go buy a video game of him. Like, they have those Michael Jackson games. So he bought him, and the guy was looking at my son weird. He's like, "You like Michael Jackson?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's kind of." I'm like, "I know it wasn't even in his time." I'm like, "Michael Jackson would be into you
He's
before you
timeless.
would be into Michael Jackson."
He's timeless, man.
But I think what it is, it's the YouTube. I mean, kids just they hear a song or their friends say, "Oh, you don't know who Michael Jackson is." Then they're embarrassed. They're like, "Oh shit, I better get up on that real quick."
I got to give him credit as far as music videos goes. The guy's music videos,
No,
the whole production
ridiculous.
altogether.
This,
Oh, yeah.
this is where like I have a problem. Like
What?
this is where I have a
Music
problem
too.
with
He's-
Michael Jackson. Yeah,
He made gangs gay.
everybody like if there were anybody else that comes out like, hey, he molested fucking kids, his career would be over. But this
Yeah.
motherfucker, like, they were just like,
His music was so good.
It's too fucking
Fuck it.
weird.
Dude, you had nothing but fat white women out there going, "Oh, he's innocent." You had nothing but a bunch of black people going, "Oh no, black people don't do that." That's the stupidest fucking thing you could ever say. That's like saying there's no black serial killers or
It's
anything
innocent. It's innocent.
And then
Yeah.
he picked
It's ignorant.
the weak victims,
like that. Oh yeah.
fucking cancer bound kids. Come on, man.
You know what I have
What?
a problem with though?
Cancer kids?
Yeah, that was
That was
Yeah, but
his-
we don't know. It's all speculation.
that's what he liked. I think because
No, I've
liked
heard.
him after a while.
What's the name? This comic was telling me that his girlfriend worked at that house. You know, because the city bought it and they were gonna fucking make it into an attraction and shit.
Yep.
And so they found
Neverland
out,
Ranch?
Yeah, and so they found out that the walls had a space like 8 big, so he could go look from room to room and shit.
That's
What do you mean, like a
man.
mirror?
No,
Little-
like
little hidden
the wall.
passage.
You know how
Yeah.
you got the wall? Like his room had a door. You open it and it was you walk through the.
I'll tell you one thing. That
It's like
room,
walking through a
that
movie
room
theater
is
with
full
the
of
sticky
cement
floors
right
and
now.
stuff.
And then that motherfucker was like ain't fucking skinny. So like, come on.
We ever see the interview where he's talking to that kid and the kid says, "Oh yeah, I got in Michael Jackson's bed," and Michael Jackson's like, "No, no." Like remember when you were a kid, you used to deny
Yeah.
shit.
Nah.
Well, he was like, "No, I didn't tell you to
Like
get
it
in
was
my
funny
bed."
because he would talk about how like Corey Feldman and like Macaulay Culkin, they would say that they would sleep on the same bed together.
Then he
And
carried
I'm
that
like,
one
really?
little dude and make him
Webster?
stand-
He was already a teenager and
You
shit.
should have just taken him and
15
Gary
years
Coleman
old,
would've been
carrying
great.
him on his
That's
shoulder.
how he was a racist too. Fuck.
I hate to think what he did to that chimp, man. He had that chimp around him all the time.
Bubbles?
What he did to
Bubbles?
those
You know,
kids.
they said
Yeah,
that he
Bubbles.
was that like the chimp was like he could tell the chimp what to do and the chimp would do it. Like most chimps like rebel after a while. They said that
Right.
he had
Maybe
that
that's
chimp
why he
really
got
good
surgery.
trained.
The chimp ripped his face off. Or
I
something.
doubt that. He had
No one ever
surgery.
thought about that.
The man had surgery because he wanted to be white as a motherfucker,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
succeeded.
I've never had
the
plastic
the
surgery.
dude became a white woman.
Only
at the
my
end,
nose so
man.
I can breathe better. What a fucking idiot! Your nose was this wide,
Dude,
you can't breathe. You can't breathe, so you're gonna make it tiny.
hey, you know what though? That's how you know that none of those fucking kids are his. I mean, Luis has a better chance of being those fucking kids' dad because let's face it, those kids.
How
have
gay do
nothing
you
to-
have to be that you like? No, you know what? Let's just inject semen into.
Yeah, I
it.
know. I don't, that's weird. A lot of celebrities do that though.
It's still like,
George Lucas did that shit.
yeah. Well, George Lucas is not right too, bro.
George Lucas is a fucking multi-millionaire. He does whatever the hell he wants.
A lot of celebrities do that weird in vitro shit.
You never
I
know
mean,
though. You know, George might
I don't think I
be.
could, bro.
What?
Imagine, like they have to like. Well,
What's Father's Day's
You
like
have
for
to
those
jack off.
kids? Do they like buy presents for the test tube or the turkey baster? Like happy Father's Day, Dad.
yeah.
Another kid's name's Blanket and Prince.
Blanket,
and
print.
Prince.
Hey, you know what? You know his brother Jermaine's son. His name's Your
kid that
Majesty,
he
right?
hung? What was that? What,
That was Blanket, wasn't
that
it?
Was Blanket?
Yeah, he hung
That
him
one
off the
that
balcony.
Yeah, he hung him off the balcony by his feet.
But his legs like.
I like how if anybody else did that, they'd be in jail, but not Michael Jackson.
Well, he did it like in Europe, didn't he?
Yeah.
Where everything's legal.
You know what? I remember when I was in Bahrain, they did a big deal about him because he used to wear those stupid veils, and over there the '80s barely came to them, I guess. But like, he would literally walk around like a god. People would just move out of the way for him, like they
Yeah.
weren't forced. People were pretty much afraid of the guy at this point.
It was like C-3PO and the Ewoks, man.
The guy was a fucking freak.
Michael Jackson was the closest thing that we'll ever come to like a real life Joker. Like the Joker.
No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, but the Joker didn't touch kids. That's the difference.
That seems like that's the way artists are. Like the most like successful artists are like they're just like fucking tortured souls. They've got jacked up past. And even if they don't, I think they bring it on themselves. Like Kanye West, I can't stand that motherfucker, but he just seems like he's always like poor me. I'm black, poor me. I mean,
He
I
just,
don't know. I just
Look, man, everybody uses that I'm black thing, and it's a scapegoat
Yeah,
for
it's-
everything. I hate that shit. Like, it cracks me up that people go, yeah, we were chased by dogs. We got bit. Dude, you were born in 1983. You weren't chased by dogs. You were able to
Water
use
hosed.
every fucking bathroom you ever wanted to in your
Kanye
life.
West is just a little pussy that just wants.
He's a
more
diva,
attention,
dude. That's
bro.
all that is.
He is.
It's a big diva.
He's
He's a
going to
little
be
pussy.
known one day as the guy who married a bitch that's been married like 5 times. That's all he's going to be known
Yeah.
as.
He
Yeah,
just
I
wants
give
the
it another
best.
6 months.
He wants the biggest thing. That's why. That's
Yeah.
the only reason he hooked up with Kim Kardashian. She
Kim
was the most
Kardashian?
famous. That shit is not gonna
overrated,
last.
Yeah, she's
But you know what? You're right though. Every guy's had been tortured. Elvis was a fucking married Priscilla when he met her when she was what fucking 12,
something like that. Yeah.
and Jerry Lee Lewis was married to his 13-year-old cousin.
They were
That's how they
cousins?
do it back then.
No,
man.
That was his cousin. That was his
and
cousin.
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt
You
Cobain.
know.
Kurt Cobain didn't really have a
Blue-
lot of issues though. He was just a fucked up fucking individual.
Oh,
he
yeah,
wasn't fucking.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
wasn't.
but you don't just be a fucked up individual for no reason.
Yeah, but he
had
wasn't fucking kids.
Yeah,
I mean, he was fucking Courtney Love. That's bad enough. But still.
that's punishment enough.
I'd rather fuck Bubbles. Like, come here, Bubbles.
sit on, daddy.
Like, just sit here and let's get on the ride.
Probably bit his nose off in the middle of it.
Yeah, I heard his nose would come off at the end, right?
Oh, dude, yeah.
His nose was
what's his name?
destroyed.
Howard Stern said he met him once because Michael Jackson wanted Howard Stern to interview him,
Yeah.
but he wanted to do it a certain way.
Yeah.
And he said at one point he could see his nose was falling off like Play-Doh was
Yeah.
fucking pulling off. That dude's fucking a whole
ridiculous.
other world.
It's crazy.
You know, everybody wants to complain about Joe Jackson. You know, they say he was abusive and everything else. But if it wasn't for Joe Jackson, those kids wouldn't be anywhere. Those kids wouldn't have been famous, nothing like that. He's the one that pushed them.
Yeah, they would have been normal.
Yeah, I don't think they would have been normal.
I don't think if you're a child star, you're not gonna be normal.
You're not going to be normal at all. There's only
Dakota,
a few.
Dakota Fanning is gonna be fucking so fucked up in a couple more years, bro. You don't even know.
She's the one you never hear nothing of. You don't know that? You don't hear nothing bad about
they,
her.
Yeah, they're probably beating her in the fucking attic, bro. Come on. Who else? Look at Macaulay Culkin. Look at what a fucking douchebag.
That guy from Terminator, that kid from Terminator.
He's all fucked up.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
so fucked up he couldn't even do the sequel.
Yeah.
What's his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Furlong.
Yeah, Edward Furlong.
Edward
Yeah,
Furlong.
he's been fucked
He
up.
did
for
American
years.
History X though. He tore. That
He
was a
did a
badass
great
movie.
job in
That was
that
a badass
movie.
yeah.
You got to give him credit for that one.
And then they got what's that? Amanda Bynes. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
That girl went off the deep end. I mean,
Who's
she
Amanda?
She's the
She's
one that
just
fucking
gone.
burned the fucking fire in a stranger's front yard.
Yeah,
Bro, what
yeah,
movie
yeah.
is she in? What?
She
Just,
was.
she was on like Nickelodeon. I
Yeah,
think she
she
had her
was-
own show on there.
Yeah, she was never a big celebrity. She was
But
just
then
one of those-
you got like some like Justin Timberlake or Britney Spears, like they were kid stars, and they. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
they,
Britney,
well,
Britney, yeah, we can't say Britney was always normal.
let me
I mean,
take that back.
anytime Kevin Featherline has your fucking custody of your kids, yeah, probably you fucking went off the deep end.
Yeah.
I have more hair than that bitch did.
She had a meltdown.
But you know what? I think what it is that those kids grow up in a whole different environment. I mean, you got 19-year-olds at a club that only 21-year-olds should be in.
Right.
So it's kind of like how do clubs get away with that shit? Like,
Oh, I mean, because that's the thing with it, because they get that celebrity attraction,
but
and
it-
everybody's
Yeah.
just handing them off free drinks,
Free
free
drinks.
Coke,
And it-
free.
and it's
I mean,
stupid.
Justin
whatever.
Bieber.
Yeah,
Bieber
well-
is gonna be fucked up in a
Well,
few
yeah.
years.
he's a fucking idiot now. You know
I-
what though? It makes
the-
me laugh because I remember back in the
How
day.
old is the kid?
He's
Justin
I
20.
think he's
Bieber?
like 19, 20.
I think he's like
Well,
20.
yeah,
21,
and
21
and
yet,
he's
isn't
worth
he?
21.
what? 100 mil or whatever the
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, he's worth stupid
Come
money.
on.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell him nothing.
Everybody's gonna be fucking. I would go crazy if they give me $1 million. Imagine.
Hey, give me $1 million. I'm just gonna buy coke.
He's gonna
Stay home with Charlie Sheen.
He's gonna fucking self-destruct, dude.
Winning.
Hey,
Winning. Tiger blood.
and that's what happens when your parents don't give a fuck about you.
No, that's
Yeah.
what happens when your parents use you as a paycheck. That's it. I mean,
Well, it's not his mom's fault that he got discovered on YouTube.
Yeah, no, it's not his mom's fault. Like,
It's Usher's fault.
Usher's fault.
yeah, we'll blame the black guy. How did the black kid was wrong?
Usher's laughing all the way to the bank.
Of course, he's making money off of that kid. Shit. But like I said, like child stars are the weirdest fucking individuals. I mean, I've seen whole episodes on E on child stars that just kills 3 hours of fucking footage. Lindsay Lohan's a fuck up now.
Damn.
Yeah, but all these
That's a
fucking
train wreck
fuck-ups.
right there.
Oh,
that
yeah.
that girl gone.
She was hot back in the day too.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day. I was like,
Don't say Parent Trap.
I don't think anybody ever believed the whole lesbian bit. It was just like one of those college phase kind of
Yeah.
things. She got over that pretty quick.
no,
I
I'm
think.
not into the whole lesbian shit. I don't know why people make a big
You
deal.
never,
out
you never
of it.
liked Tattoo. He remembers that shit. Tattoo, that fucking fake lesbian Russian band that they made out all the fucking
I
time.
remember that. I remember that.
And now if you look at them now, they're all married to guys. Just chilling.
I think they still perform.
Oh yeah, fake ass
they
lesbians.
perform every now and then, but they're not gonna get like never gonna be as big as when all that shit came
Oh
out.
no! Oh yeah. Plus, I mean, they were like underage girls, so you got all the
And
pedophiles
that
coming out.
made
They were
no
eating that
fuck-
shit
yeah,
up. They were
precisely.
eating it up.
That was just a fucking portrait.
I think there are a lot of fake lesbians, man.
Yeah,
Seems that way.
Like
The girl that was married to Ellen, she was no, not Portia. The other one, the one before that. What was her name? You
Anne
know what I'm
Hesh.
talking about? Anne Hesh.
yeah.
Who's
Now all of a
Anne
sudden
Hesh?
she's not a lesbian.
Well, she was the one that got all fucked up and they found her wandering on the road. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah.
She got fucked
Which one's
up on coke.
which one's that one?
She was an
She
actress.
was the one with the short hair.
Wasn't she with Ellen for a while?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
that's
she,
what I'm saying.
That's
she
what you're
went
saying, yeah,
after
okay.
she went crazy. Like she fucking took off and did a coke binge like Robert Downey Jr. and that chick Margot Kidder from the Superman
Was that girl?
movie.
Was that lady from that one show, Arrested Development?
Portia the Rose.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she's the one married to Ellen
Ellen.
now.
Okay, yeah, she's hot.
Oh yeah, she's always been hot. I remember I used to watch Ally McBeal for that bitch.
I used to.
Nobody watched it for Callista.
Oh yeah, Eddie McBeal was fucking horrible.
I thought everybody watched it for that little dancing baby.
Ah,
that
fuck.
was the big old thing about that show.
That
That's the only
thing came
I
out
remember
like
about
way
that
at
shit.
the end though. Like it was.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I remember like.
I never saw that whole fucking show.
You know why? No, you know why I used to watch Ally McBeal? Because right afterward, Millennium used to come out. Remember Millennium?
About Ally McBeal.
I used to remember. I used to hate her because she married Harrison Ford. Next thing you know, he has a.
He has that earring. 60
Who,
year
Ally
old, but he's
McBeal did?
cool.
He's still rocking that shit too.
Is that the one who divorced him?
No, she's still with him.
No, yeah.
She's the really.
I know Harrison Ford got cleaned out. His last marriage.
Yeah.
Cleaned him out.
Yeah, look at him now. He's got more money again.
Yeah, he's doing another Star Wars movie. I mean,
He's
what's
just got
that?
hurt.
Star Wars
Make a
movies
couple
alone
mils,
are gonna
start all
pay him
over.
money.
Yeah.
The guy makes money off of Han Solo dolls back in the day.
70-year-old
That
Han
guy's
Solo.
still doing it.
That must be fucked up. That like you as a, you always try to be better than like your parents or whatever. His kid is the fucking chef.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Better
a
be the best damn
world-renowned,
chef I've
man.
ever
But you
seen.
know what it is? You got to give the kid credit. At least he went his own way. At least he's not like those people that fucking the parents have to buy their fucking careers. I mean, you're going to tell me the Karate Kid movie, that fucking piece of shit was going to be made if it
It's
wasn't
like
for
you
Will
seen
Smith's
that
kid?
stupid show, the Hallburgers or whatever.
Which one's that?
It's
Wahlburgers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen the show, but I saw a commercial for
I was
it.
like,
What is it?
it's a show about the fucking douchebag chef, right?
Yeah.
That are they're brothers to Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg, all right.
You know, so
Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty much damn sure. Like they were like, oh yeah, right there. Mooching off of fucking Mark Wahlberg.
And they basically made like a hamburger joint and they called it Wahlburgers.
Yeah, and I'm
That
sure.
makes sense.
Really smart, really smart. You know?
I'm sure it's fucking like.
Are they
failing.
real chefs or are they just
No, they're
using
fucking shitty.
The Marky Mark special.
Like no joke.
With a side of Funky Bunch.
Like every
Funky Bunch fries with that.
every 2 weeks they have to call him and be like, "You think you can come and make an appearance?" Because like really.
You know what it is? That's the only reason people watch the show. Let's hope that
So tell
Marcus
me,
goes,
so
you know
send
what?
my brother.
What do I look like, a Baldwin?
Yeah, he
no,
has
I'm
a
not
guy-
coming.
He has a guy
Little
that looks.
entourage, bitches. Get off
Yeah,
me.
like, God damn.
What's his brother's name? Donnie?
I don't
Donnie,
Donnie
right?
Yeah,
Wahlberg,
but
yeah.
Donnie's on TV though.
Yeah,
He's got a show.
Yeah.
My parents are all hooked on it. Some cop show. It's got
Yeah,
your
Channel
man
2.
Tom Selleck in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue
That-
Bloods.
He's still pushing that stash.
Only a few of those people actually make it out of just being a sibling. I mean, look at fucking Chris Penn. You never saw him again.
Yeah.
Chris Penn.
Chris Penn.
But he wasn't that bad. You know what? I loved him in Reservoir
Reservoir-
Dogs.
that's
Reservoir
the-
Dogs, he killed it.
That's the only fucking movie people remember him from.
Right.
He was a fat little Italian guy from Reservoir Dogs. That's it.
But yeah, didn't he die?
No,
Yeah,
that
he
was
died.
that was the other brother that died.
All right.
That was the
I
old.
think he did.
No, that was the older brother. Chris Penn's still alive, isn't
Chris Penn is?
he? Yeah, because that was the one of the Penn brothers died. He was an old brother. He's the one
all
that-
right.
He's the one that did that movie Ashland or something like that.
No, he was on Cookie Romano.
Corky, yeah, he was in Corky
Right.
Romano. Yeah. Yeah, but he died. He's the one that died. I think Chris Penn might still be alive somewhere, coked out.
Maybe.
Out of his fucking mind, still living off of Reservoir Dogs.
Right.
What would you do, Angel, if, like, let's say you try your hardest and nothing ever happened? Next thing you know, your kid does one fucking video, becomes a multi-millionaire,
Good for him. I'd be happy that my son did great.
and then fucking just forgets about you, bro.
Hey,
Like my dad?
no, look.
Fuck that.
Hey. No, like
would
it's
be
funny because
bad.
like as a parent, you don't care. You just want your kid to succeed. Like, do you have kids?
Well, yeah, I got kids, but
Yeah.
I think, but I mean, that's where you see, like, that's the whole Lohan thing. I mean, those
Yeah.
parents are just fucking
That-
leeches, man.
that's where you bring up the upbringing, though. Like, how do you bring them up? Do you bring them up like hard working? Like, I teach my kid, if you don't do good in school, you're not getting shit.
Right.
You have to show me, and he does that. He brings me good grades. He gets what he wants. But like those fucking kids were spoiled right off the get go. They just wanted them to fucking put them out there.
You
and-
cuss to your kids?
Huh?
You cuss to them?
No.
No.
No, Angel hardly ever hears me cuss. I've never had to hit my son.
How many kids
once.
do you have?
Two
2 kids?
kids, 2 and 3 years old.
2
Yeah.
and 3? Oh,
Nah, he still got
off-
Yeah,
years.
so they're,
man.
they're little kids, yeah.
I got a 13-year-old.
Yeah, so right now it's still okay to smack them around. They can't tell anybody.
yeah.
You hit him?
I do. I believe in spanking, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I do the spanking thing. My wife not, but so I just kind of like.
You got fucking Chris Benoit over here.
You do that? You choke him?
No, I wouldn't do that.
He probably
No,
has.
of course not. No,
Slam him
you
in
know,
the trash can?
it's funny. Like he can tell you, right? Luis can tell you. If my son misbehaves, all I have to do is look at him a certain way, and he stops. I've never had to hit him, and I've always
He
told him
doesn't
one thing.
help.
Look, I've never hit you. I've never done a damn thing to you. But the day I do hit you, you know you deserved it. And he was like, and so he like even my mom tells me like he fears you only because. He knows that I'm strict with him, but at the same time, hey, as long as he does what he's supposed to do, listens to his grandma.
Sometimes the mystery is scarier, huh? Like,
Yeah.
keep a mystery.
Sometimes you like like I tell people, the anticipation of the belt
Right.
is a lot scarier than when you.
Do
actually
you ever
get
like
hit.
scare, like try to freak them out, like acting crazy?
Not like act crazy, but I'll tell them, look, you know, do you want to spank? Do you want to do what I say, or you want to spank it? Because they, you know, once you give it to them, you know, once or twice, then they know what they're in for, and then they just do whatever the hell you say.
Yeah.
So that you kind of work the fear tactic.
If I had
a little
kids, I
bit.
think I would play with their minds. Like I'd be talking normal, and then I'd go, "Hey!" Just like to scare them and shit. You know what I mean?
This is why Duarte's kids will be serial killers. They'll be like this, Dad.
just they're in school, they'd just be sitting off in the corner rocking with their arms. Can't
Can't
Daddy
sleep.
flips out.
They're like, can't sleep. Daddy's watching. Can't sleep.
But you gotta have a balance. I think my
Yeah.
whole thing with kids, you gotta have a balance. I mean, you gotta give them love, you gotta give them discipline. Because if you don't give them discipline, I mean, who else will? I mean,
yeah,
everybody's
of course.
so afraid to say anything to your kids.
You know what
these
it
days.
is though? Like now,
We're like the fucking news. This guy keeps moving the fucking cameras. Like,
he wants to get the perfect angle. Look at this. You got us all in yet?
like, and with sports, Anya Padilla,
Whammo!
David Duarte.
How old are your kids now?
2 and 3.
You just said it a few minutes
Sorry,
ago,
man.
man.
I just told him 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's gonna forget my name, so that's all right. That's why I'm gonna tell you my kids' names.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You know
that's
what?
easy.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just fucking.
I did forget your name already. My bad.
That's all right, man. I haven't seen you guys for a couple months anyway,
Yeah.
so. But it's cool to see. I mean, the show I hope is a success, man. I mean, I enjoyed it the first time I watched it.
We're
I
gonna-
forget the black guy you had on that does the clean comedy.
Oh,
yeah,
Mel, he was in
bad
from Mel.
motherfucker.
No, Austin.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
teacher.
This show's not quite as clean today, I can tell.
Oh, no,
But he was a cool
trust
cat,
me.
man. He was cool.
We're gonna talk about my rape conviction now.
Let's talk about that.
Allegedly.
Let's talk about that video you watched the other day. The rape prevention video.
Oh yeah, I saw this fucking video. That was like, what? No fucking way. That shit's not gonna work.
What is it?
And they showed about like this rape prevention video, you know. And then they show if a guy ever grabs you and tries to rape you, this is what you do, right?
Taser to the nuts.
Yeah. No. Like apparently the guy goes with the handgun and goes, "Suck my dick." And the girl goes, "Okay." You know, and then they go, in order to escape this fucking thing, just go in there, put his penis in your mouth and bite it off. I was like, really? And this is a true video. I was like,
would shoot her head off.
Now, here's the deal. If you're a rapist, aren't you going to hit the bitch with the gun first to make sure she knows that you're serious?
I don't know. I'm not a rapist. I can't speak on that. I don't know.
Rapist,
no,
pay attention to this video.
I'll bust the RoboCop and just fucking cut her hair with the blade. Like, I wonder if you're blonde down there.
You
too.
don't need a.
You remember that fucking
handgun.
RoboCop?
What?
Curtains
What?
match the drapes. What's going on?
You remember
No, like,
that RoboCop?
here's the deal.
And
What-
then he's fucking like this.
Yep.
Fucking, I don't know how the fucking.
First of all, the guy was like 6 foot. The girl was
Yeah.
4 feet. How the hell's his penis all the way down
like,
there?
he
That's what
shoots
I want to
him
know.
fucking on his nuts and shit.
He's got infrared, man.
Hey, look, but I got news for you. Number one, I don't think any rapist is gonna go for a blowjob. Let's get this point straight out right off the bat.
Like
You're
I was,
gonna go for something else.
I was watching Patrice O'Neal One Night Stand. Have
Oh,
you seen
my
that
God.
shit?
Probably.
Oh, you guys should check it. Oh my god, that shit's the
Hysterical.
greatest shit ever, bro. Fucking talks about like, who the fuck is gonna give you oral if he's raping you?
He's talking about the Mike Tyson.
No, they don't. He's all like, no rapist wants to give you pleasure while raping you. Okay, like fucking dude. Fucking not me, bro. I'm a fucking lover. If I become a pedophile, my van's gonna be fucking flowers.
Cotton candy, a cotton candy machine in the
I wonder if
middle.
a rapist has ever tried to like rape a woman,
Heavy
but he
eye.
couldn't get it up. You know, he's like, ah, damn it.
Like, stop
That's
yelling.
when they become serial killers.
Stop yelling.
If you've ever read a book,
Give
on
me
them.
time. Give me time. I'm trying to get hard.
Let the Viagra kick in.
I'll be like,
Jack me off. Jack me
tell
off.
me something sweet.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Tell me I'm hung at least.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
What if you're
My
raping?
first time.
I'm nervous.
It's not going so well.
What if
Dad,
the
I'm
girl
trying to
just
rape this
fucking-
girl. What do I do?
Let's say you fucking some girl and then she's all like, "Wow, you're small." Why don't you just fucking right there end it? Like you'd be like, "Ah."
You couldn't let the word spread. You can't let the word
you have
spread.
to.
Or what if it's? I mean, the guy.
The
you know,
pencil dick rapist.
You get a rapist out there, and the girl just lays out like, "Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this." It's like,
I'll be
To
like,
turn-
You
Take
pull
a-
your pants down. She's like, "Oh, okay, that's not bad.
It's all right.
I can handle
deal with that.
That's not rape."
man, you know what? All right, just make it quick.
That's why you never see any Asian rapists.
Let me
man.
pull the milk down.
You ever see Asian?
What?
Never see any Asian rapists. You know, they're like, "Fuck it, why bother?"
Oh yeah. That's
You mind if I read the secret?
no,
while
well,
you do
I'm
this?
sure that. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure
let me
the
just ride you
anatomy
so we can get this over with.
in China.
Oh yeah,
women
over there, yeah.
Yeah, of course they got rapists. They got rapists everywhere.
But I'm talking
dude.
out here.
Yeah, out here it'd be pretty embarrassing.
Charles-
you have to compete
Charles
with those.
Nick.
You have to compete with those black killers, bro. Fuck that, bro. Like, imagine if a girl just tells you, "Yeah, you know what? I was just raped by a black dude."
A cop
Like,
takes a report. This man, he tried to rape me. He raped me. What was he? He was Asian. Come on, let it go.
Now I'm gonna tell you a fucking true story, and I was like so fucking embarrassed.
He didn't even break the skin.
One time I was so I went to I was dating this girl, and she went to a gynecologist, you know,
Yeah.
and you know the gynecologist does the stuff, and he goes, "Oh, have you been
Intercourse.
having sex?"
Sexually active.
Yeah. And she's all like, "Of course," and I was like, "Damn right." Yeah.
You
And
there in
then
the room with
this is what the doctor said. Interesting. Like, you're a little tight. I was like, really? Yeah, I was like, really, motherfucker?
The
I was like,
specula was bigger than you, huh?
oh yeah, bro. I was like, fuck that. You're gonna change
Hey,
doctors. Fuck
what would
this
you have done if the
motherfucker.
guy went like this and just pulled out the biggest specula he had? 'Cause would you have been proud at least?
No, because he just said he didn't fucking notice it.
That's the line they use, man. That's how they get them in. You know, they just say,
Yeah.
you know, you're a little bit tight there. Let me help you out. You know, and then it's a bow chicka wow wow. That's how it all starts.
I would have been like, hey, let me watch at least.
See some weird shit. You go out with a girl and she busts out a specula. Like, nah, I'm good. I gotta go.
Like I remember one time I was at a bar and this girl saw like, hey, if you buy me a drink, I'll show you my titties. I was like, all right, I'll buy you a drink. It's fucking titties. Yeah, bought her a drink. Next thing you know, she comes back with like her boyfriend,
Yeah.
and she's all like, yeah. Then you started talking, and they were broke, because they were like, you don't have money for fucking drink. Why the fuck?
Yeah,
So,
why go?
Perverted as me took advantage of the situation.
Whoa!
I can't wait for this.
And I was like, I'll give you guys $100. And you guys can drink all you guys want, with those $100. If you guys let me watch you have sex.
What were you gonna do? Smoke a cigarette? Smoke a cigarette in the corner as they're fucking?
Wait. This is coming from the guy who doesn't drink, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm a pervert, bro.
This is coming from the guy who drove around in a car trying to tell girls, "Hey, would you suck this?" Because he saw it in a porno.
Next thing you know, you see my rearview mirror, like, oh.
Just ignore the glow of my cigarette.
No, like, it was so disappointing, bro, because they were all fucking drunk and fucking stupid, bro. I
So
was
they
like,
took it. They took the offer.
Yeah. I was just like,
Would you take the
When I was walking, I just went like this to her. When I was walking out, I just fucking grabbed her food and was like, I'm done. I'm going home.
I thought I saw a red light. I was trying to stop short.
No, we went to their place.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
And I was so disappointed that when I was leaving, I was like, I'll see you guys later.
So you gotta even grab the titty.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You got to get something out of it.
Yeah, right? I was like, God damn it.
At least you weren't helping the guy in. Like,
The
all
next
right.
day, I was like, God damn, I just wasted $100.
Yeah,
I
you
was gonna
did.
say, it's just like going on a first date. That's about as far as you got. Drop money on dinner
At
and a
least you got the
movie.
second base, buddy. Hey, high five.
Hey, but she did have big ass fake titties, so that was the cool
That's all
part.
good. That's
I'm like a
beautiful.
titty-
Well, they were probably so drunk they didn't care. $100. It's $100, man.
$100 a lot of drinks at a bar, especially if you don't tip. Just the most bullshit thing you
But
could
yeah,
do, but I
man,
know
that
people
was
like that.
That was like the fucking worst spend of money. That and the pump.
The pump. You bought the pump? You bought the pump?
He's not. Oh, yeah.
I thought you talked about that before. I think you talked about that before.
No,
You
I
brought
never-
the
I
penis
never
pump.
bought the pump.
He never brought the pump
I
in.
think this sounds familiar.
We were
This
talking
story
about the
sounds familiar.
flesh lamp. If we would have bought the flesh
the
lamp.
flesh-
But
the flesh
did you
lamp.
buy the flesh lamp? Somebody said they bought it. We had a guest on here that said they had a flesh. Oh, that was what's his name?
You know what that is, right?
I haven't heard of the
flesh.
flesh lamp.
It's called the fleshlight.
Fleshlight.
Flesh
It looks
light.
like a flashlight, But
it
instead
has
of a
a
light,
vagina.
yeah, it looks like a vagina, and you put it on, so you can use it, and it's supposed to feel like the real thing.
Does it feel like the real thing?
No, I don't know.
Nah.
Who had it? I think it was Anthony.
very
G,
popular.
Yeah,
right?
I think it was Anthony G that had it.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys ever fucked a fake pussy? No.
No.
Not myself.
Dude, when I was in the Navy, we had a guy. We stopped in Spain, right? We had a guy. They were doing a rack inspection of all the racks to make sure you didn't have anything you weren't supposed to have. All of a sudden, we had to stand there as they're searching the racks. They searched the guy who used to stay on the top bunk, and they open it up and they see a black bag. The guy pulls out the black bag, opens it up, and just starts screaming, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Takes out his gun and points it at the dude. Now we're like, "What the fuck?
Holy
Hey, yo,
shit.
what the fuck?"
Is there like a dead midget in there or something?
They called somebody in to check it out. The guy had a torso. Not a real one, but he bought like Gina Jameson's
I remember those.
tits, ass, pussy, torso. And the guy pulled it out. And they had a control panel, no joke.
Holy shit.
The control panel was this big with different knobs, different levers, and different little lube cartridges that you would put in. Like if you wanted your pussy warm, you would put the right temperature. So they didn't know what to do with it. They didn't even know if they were going to let him keep it. So they put it in the middle of the berthing. And they said, okay, it's just going to stay there till we figure out if we can let him keep it or he can send it home. So
Was he
one
there?
Yeah, he was there. He was embarrassed. But what happened was that
That's
one
horrible.
day they put one of us to keep watch over the fucking thing. So one day I'm just sitting there looking, and I see a chief walk in.
Don't tell me.
No, I see a chief walk in there.
Don't tell
There's
me.
this one black guy named Al, and he just walks in and goes like this. And puts it right in. And I'm like this. What are you doing, Al? He's like, you didn't see nothing and ran out. But like I saw it the next day, everybody called him wet finger.
That shit would have disappeared if I were keeping watch on it.
People, you know what? It did disappear eventually. Nobody figured out what happened.
I remember seeing those at the porn shop. Like, I don't know if I could fuck a
Dude,
torso
those
like that.
things.
How much does something like that go for?
It's
That
expensive,
thing
man.
cost
It's
them.
expensive, bro.
It cost them €4,000.
Like it's like those dummies. You seen those fucking
The life size dolls.
the life size dolls?
Those things.
You're
Those
like,
things
damn,
are
damn.
over what? Fuck.
The real dolls
14,000?
are like $5,000.
Yeah, $5 fucking grand.
It looks like a real person.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Rubber and everything.
You
Those,
fucking.
it's not like the old like blow up.
No,
like,
this is-
like the
they're
ones you
made
see
out of
going around
rubber.
the stadium.
This is like a mannequin with all the working parts. Pretty much the mouth. You can open up the mouth. You can dress it up and sit it next to you. I saw this show where a
Carpool
guy
with it?
married it. Carpool with it out. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Have it give you a head while you're carpooling. The cop pulls up. Hey, pull him by the hair. Sit up, baby.
You caught us, officer. I think the cop would just let you go. Like fuck this.
I don't know why. I wouldn't want to invest in anything like that, man.
That's
Hand
a-
is cheaper.
Yeah, it
Use
is.
your hand, man.
It's a lot better. It'd be like, I use both my hands.
What? you did the Miyagi?
Yeah, you have to like,
We're pretty close together there.
you have to blow on it, warm it up.
I like how you do the shape. Like,
Yeah,
baby, you're tight.
you have to, bro. I talk to myself, man. You'd be surprised.
You gotta psych
Every-
yourself up.
every now and then she lets you hit it from behind.
I talk dirty to myself. I'm like, yeah,
What?
that's right, Louis. That's right.
Smack your ass.
You pinch your own nipple as you go along, bro.
No, I never got into that nipple thing. But I have done some other stuff though.
Like, and wet your finger to pretend like someone's tossing it as you jerk.
Huh? Like I've been jerking.
You give yourself a colonoscopy at the same time.
I think I got prostate cancer.
Turn and cough.
This is how perverted I am, all right, David? I've been jacking off, and then I'm like 60, 90, and I'm all like this in the air, like.
That's shit you do like in high school and shit.
I still do it, my friend. I'm not looking at God over here. I'm looking God. They're like, oh, Jesus.
Man, you almost made the man choke, bro.
I mean, I gotta admit, this is a lot different from the last show I saw. I think I came on the wrong night
is
last
raw,
time.
baby, raw.
I think I came on.
I
Because
told-
last time it was all tame. I mean,
He was
I
trying
think
to
I
get booked on
maybe
Mel's
heard
show.
like 2 cuss words the whole time.
I told Francisco we were gonna get crazier.
Raw, baby.
He was trying to
As
get
raw
booked
as
on
it
Mel's
gets.
show. That's
Oh
why.
yeah. Did you guys start taking his class? Whatever happened with that? Fuck.
Like, man, I'm not a comedian. I wouldn't pay money
No.
to take a damn comedy class for
It
what?
seemed kind of weird to me too, like that people actually take classes for something like that. I think you've either got it or you don't, right?
Dude, people take classes. People take acting classes,
take
for
the
God's
class.
sake. What does that
Like
take?
I'm obviously not a comedian. That's not my forte.
You a DJ or what? What do you do or what?
No, I'm in sales, but I do a sports talk show.
Alright.
Mo's Bros Sports. My brother and I we do
Here?
a sports talk show. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
right on.
So we just started doing that a couple weeks now, but so we're trying to build a viewership, get some
What's the
fans
main
going.
sport you guys talk about?
I mean, we're LA guys, so we grew up. I mean, Dodger fans, Laker fans. I mean, that's we mostly
What's
talk LA sports.
You like the Clippers? Are you a Clipper thing?
No, man. I mean, I
Oh,
like.
fuck, it's an LA team.
I'll appreciate.
It's an LA team,
I'll
bro.
appreciate the Clippers if the Lakers are out of it. But I mean, the Clippers have been out of it for so long. Donald Sterling's the owner, who's just basically fucked the team for forever. Just basically just making as much money as he could and putting a shit product on the court. But Lakers, I mean,
Notice how his voice changed. all of a
championship
sudden?
caliber.
Got all professional.
Well, I mean,
Jim
you
Rome.
know, that's something I can talk about. I mean, I get passionate about my sports.
What did you think about the
Lakers-
performance of the Los Angeles Kiss this weekend?
I missed that. I missed the arena football. We talk
not
about
a real
the big
LA
ones.
guy, unless you watch the Kiss.
What about like the Angels?
The Angels, you know what? I mean, I've never been an Angels fan. Part of the reason I was a kid playing Little League, and we were in the Angels like every year. And if we weren't in second, we were like in dead last. So we could just never get over that first place hump. But and every time, like you go to like Little League Day at the stadium and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we always go to Angel Stadium, and they fucking lose every time. So I was like, fuck these
I
guys.
I hate to say this, but I honestly think the only reason they changed the name to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim is because the Dodgers have lost so many goddamn times. LA needed a winning team.
Well,
Yeah,
it was a good choice though because it helped them.
I think it was
market.
better when they were just the California Angels.
Well, actually, the Angels were actually an LA team. They
Yeah.
did play in LA when they first started, like way back a long time ago. But before the Dodgers were even here, I think that the Angels were the LA team. So I mean, there's a lot of respect. I mean, they've done a lot of good things with the club. They've won championships. If you look at the scoreboard, Dodgers have got more championships than the Angels do. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all that matters at the end of the day. But I mean, Angels are on a tear right now. They're absolutely on a tear.
No, I haven't kept up with
What do you think
baseball.
of LeBron going back to Cleveland? What do you think about
Really?
that, man?
Yeah, you're a big
I
basketball guy.
I could go on about it for a while. I don't really like the move. I don't think it's a good move. I don't think it's a smart move.
That's what happens when you put a lot of pressure on a guy, bro.
On LeBron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
As soon as they lost, he's fucking choke artist.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
And that's why he fucking-
But here's the deal.
But I don't think
I
he's
know,
a
and of
choker.
course it's
He's
the
gotta
money.
carry a whole team by himself. You got a
He's
hobbled,
not a leader.
crippled
LeBron
ass
is
Dwayne
not a
Wade.
leader.
He's not a leader like in the way that like
Kobe
Jordan
or
Kobe
Jordan,
are leaders.
exactly.
No,
Magic.
he's different. But I mean, hands down, is the best player in basketball right now. And that's
Oh,
coming
no,
from
there's
an
no-
LA
there's-
guy,
there's no denying
a Kobe
that.
lover. Yeah.
There's no denying that, but
Yeah.
he's not a leader. He doesn't have heart. Miami Heat were so fake, man.
But they won.
They
That's
won
the
two
ul-
out of-
that's-
two out
that's-
of four.
That's the
That's not
ultimate
bad.
thing. Did they win? Yeah, they
robbed
did.
the Celtics.
That's like
one
saying,
year.
hey, I can say the Yankees were the fakest team ever. Did they win? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they
There used
won.
to be a time where the Yankees were guaranteed every
The
year.
Miami Heat were like put together like a boy band. You know what I mean? It was just,
And you know what? It worked.
and all these fake ass
credit.
Miami Heat fans are gone now.
Of
Oh
course.
yeah. Oh, they were never real fans to begin with.
never.
But
Man.
look, on a sports related topic, let me ask you guys what you thought about the whole like. I mean, do you guys go to Dodger games every now and then? You catch
Every
a game once in a
I'll
while.
watch it.
I mean, what'd you think about the whole Brian Stowe thing? The guy getting beat down in the parking lot. He was a Giants fan wearing a Giants jersey at a Dodger game. I mean, did you guys follow that at all? You know,
Yeah.
what?
No,
I
of
followed
course.
the trial. The
I heard
Dodgers were found, 25% responsible.
Something like
so
that. He
it
got like
isn't that
13,
much.
14 mil, something
Yeah.
like that.
Frank
Or
McCourt
18
was
mil.
found clear, like he didn't have to be a.
Yeah.
wasn't his fault.
This is a fucked up part, and I'm gonna be a fucking like straight up fucking shooter. Like you can pretty much tell who the fuck's a gangster, you know, in LA.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Stop letting those people go there. Like you don't need those motherfuckers. You don't need those fans. You honestly don't.
Right.
They're costing you money because they're the ones that drove the most. They make the biggest masses out there.
Those
Right.
guys were for like Fontana
There,
too.
there, there,
Yeah,
there was
like,
a there was
you
a
don't
reason
need those
why.
motherfuckers.
There was a
Yeah.
reason why they took out that whole half
Like-
off beer thing.
Right.
Because those guys
back
would go fucking
back
nuts.
when I used to go to the Dodger game, you could go on the fucking way top and you'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you go to the top, you're like fuck.
Cholos everywhere.
Fucking, you're like holy shit. They're
But
gonna
I
beat
heard
the
that
shit
Brian
out of
Stowe
me.
was not an angel. That he
Oh,
was,
no, he wasn't.
no, I
he was
wouldn't
talking
think so
shit
at
the
all.
whole
He
game.
Yeah,
wasn't.
they said he was wasted. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
his
but-
blood alcohol level definitely showed he was
Yeah.
intoxicated.
He was
so-
antagonizing fans.
Oh yeah, I agree, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a-
but
they're
But
trying
that's-
to. 'Cause
that's
they're-
any
I mean, I
sport,
feel bad
really.
for the guy, but they're kind of trying to make him seem like the total. Victim.
That's what they do
Right.
when it's a victim. I mean, that's kind of like what happened when the one kid got shot. They made him into an angel, and he wasn't.
Oh, the
That's-
Trayvon Martin
Yeah,
kid?
that's what's gonna happen. Anytime there's a victim and money's involved, naturally they're gonna make the person look like a victim, like the sweetest person in the world. The guy was fucked up at a game. He was in the. If he had been in Giant Stadium, it would have been a different story. But he was
Right.
at the Dodger Stadium.
Right.
He antagonized. He got beat up. Mind you, I don't think the beating should have been that as severe as it was.
I don't think he should have got a beating at all.
I don't think. Like, if anything, you get
Yeah.
punched in the face,
A lot-
whatever. That's
if you think about it, a lot of people go to sports fans just to talk shit.
yeah.
Right.
I would
Like,
never go
motherfucker.
to you know, I'm a Celtics fan. I would never go to Staples Center at a fucking Laker game like that, dude.
Right.
You
Right,
know what,
'cause
though?
that's just
Yeah,
smart
no,
because
yeah,
you
but-
know there might be some dumb fuck there who gets all liquored up and just looking for a reason to start a
See-
fight.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, why is this guy do it? Like, if I go up to a Giants game, I'm not gonna wear my Dodger gear. You know,
No,
I'm not gonna be stupid
Let's
like
say-
that because I'm not trying
Well,
to.
there's
pick a
nothing wrong
fight.
with
even
representing,
if
but-
you do, like, there's fucking way, like you said, there's ways of fucking acting. If you fucking,
Yeah.
you know,
See, the
Yeah.
Giants had just won the World Series the season before,
Right,
So he
right.
was probably rubbing it in. Oh, who won last year? You know,
Right.
I seen them exiting it out of the fucking
Yeah.
stadium.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
But
know
still-
what?
but-
But this is the dumb part. If you were talking shit, right? If I were talking shit at Dodger Stadium, you know, I would wait for everybody to fucking leave before I
Yeah,
exit.
yeah.
You don't have to walk out with
That's
everybody.
like that's like
Yeah.
the lesson Reginald Denning learned. Just stay in your fucking truck, just stay in the stadium, wait till everybody goes, and just go on your merry
Where were his
fucking way.
boys? I mean, the guy was there. I doubt he was there by himself. He's from like the San Francisco area. You don't go to a game by yourself. Why
No,
did
I think
anybody
they were
have his
there.
back?
I think they were there, and they're all paramedics.
Yeah,
So why did anybody try to help the guy get his fucking head
'cause he's
stomped
getting
in?
his ass because he's from over there and he's getting his ass kicked by a bunch of cholos.
Yeah.
But the guys who beat him up weren't even cholos.
Nah, they weren't. They were
were
just,
just
they're
lowlifes.
wannabes.
They were just fucking pieces of
One-
shit.
one
They
guy
were
was
fucking-
white.
One of them
Yeah.
was smirking while they were fucking telling him what the fuck he did. I
Right.
was like,
But
what
I
a piece
got
of
a
shit.
question for you. You're a big sports guy. What do you think about the Dodgers' decision to take their games out of regular television and just put it on Time Warner?
I hate it.
Greed.
So
I
far,
absolutely
'cause
hate
so
it.
far, from you look at Time Warner sales and everything else, it's been a fail.
Oh yeah.
Greed.
It's been a huge
Absolutely.
fail for them.
They're only reaching about a third or less of the
Yeah.
market that they usually have. So I think it's a bad. You know,
Yeah,
it's
It was a horrible idea.
It's tough, but the hard part about it is the Dodgers are out of it. You know, they're kind of out of the whole thing. I mean, they sold the rights,
Yeah.
and now it's between Time Warner and the other either DirecTV or Cox
Yeah.
Cable or whoever else it is, and they're the ones that are kind of fucking everything up for all the fans. So I mean, it's unfortunate.
kinda
I
stupid.
think it's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It
but
took
at the
the
same
fans
time.
off.
They got a shitload of money that allows us to, spend money on the players to get a bunch of guys in here to pay them good money. So I mean, they've got a good product on the field.
It's good, but like again, most people nowadays are going to a bar saying, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go to a bar and watch the goddamn game for free." All I have
Right.
to do is buy one fucking beer and sit there.
But
and
it's
watch
not
the
even
game.
at the bars, dude. Because
Yeah.
most bars don't have direct TV. I mean, they don't
If you
have.
go-
They just
Time
have
Warner,
direct
You,
TV.
you honestly
Right.
have to go directly to a sports bar,
Dude,
a bar that's
Tequila
dedicated-
Hoppers is one of the best sports bars.
Tequila Hoppers.
They don't even have
Tequila
it.
Hoppers is a fucking club at night. You have to go to a sports bar like Bleachers, a bar that's dedicated solely to sports. That's all they have on TV. You
Right.
have a jukebox and that's it. You don't go to a place that's got a fucking club on the side. That's stupid.
Unless they have
Buffalo
Time
Wings.
Warner, you're not going to see the Dodger game. And most places don't have Time Warner; they have DirecTV because they want to have the NFL ticket.
they want to have NFL.
So they're
tickets, of
fucked
course.
either way.
Right.
Fuck baseball.
That's why but see
I'm
the
losing interest
true
in baseball, man.
The true
Fast.
sports bar is gonna have both. I've noticed some bars have already started getting both DirecTV
Right.
and Time Warner just so they can have it. And guess
Absolutely.
what? When you have baseball and you have football, that's the biggest moneymaker you're gonna
Yeah.
get.
Right, absolutely.
It's worth getting. If you're a sports bar owner, it's
expensive,
worth
though,
getting.
man.
Yeah, it's expensive, but ultimately, what's gonna give you more money?
And I don't know what the hang up is. I mean, they did the whole thing with the Lakers channel. I mean, ultimately, DirecTV got that, so now that's all worked out. So I don't know what the hang up
just
is.
What
on-
it
on
is
the
Greed.
how
Dodger
much
one.
money they want to show it, and it's just too much.
Time Warner
and it's
wants
not-
all the subscribers.
I just wish DirecTV would be like, okay, we're going to charge our customers, $5 more bucks, $10 more bucks, whatever a month if you want to have this,
The-
like a HBO or something like that. Pay extra for
Yeah,
it.
but it's already
I guarantee
expensive.
people.
Here's the
I
problem.
guarantee people would pay for it though. I guarantee.
Time Warner Cable right now is losing customers like crazy because their cable service is really shitty. I have to
Right.
say it. You have Cox Digital Cable that's coming in from the East Coast right now, taking over that whole little market.
Right.
I mean, Dish lost AMC when Breaking Bad was at its prime. They lost out on shit.
Right.
Like, you have to go and know how to get there. I mean, you have to know really how to do the business. Cox is actually coming close to making a deal with Time Warner emerging just so that they can have it, because Time Warner's going out.
And isn't Time Warner merging with like AT&T or DirecTV's merging? Like, there's some kind of merger.
Yeah,
going on right
AT&T
now,
bought
too, or
DirecTV.
something.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they'll probably end
bought
up
it.
buying it or something.
About that shit. It's not making me money. I don't know why you guys are caring about that shit.
No, we're just talking about, like, as a fan. Like, would you get Time Warner cable just specifically to watch?
No.
No.
Right?
I mean,
Besides-
I'll give you an example. My brother has Time Warner cable. The apartment he lives in, like, he can't get DirecTV because of the homeowners association and shit like that. But he said even if he could, if he could get DirecTV, he would. He said he wouldn't stick with Time Warner just for the Dodgers, because he said exactly, the service is fucked up, customer service, like, there's nothing good about it. But tell me about the channel. There's a lot of good shit on that channel. If you're a baseball fan, or if you're a Dodger fan, there's all kinds of good stuff on that channel.
Who's the best team right now in baseball?
The Oakland A's.
The Oakland A's, really?
The Oakland A's have the best record in Major League Baseball,
just
and
goes
the
to show.
Angels are like 2 or 3 games
Well,
behind
that's
them.
American. What about national?
National League is the Dodgers. The Dodgers have the
Dodgers?
best record in the
Really?
National League. They do. They're 11 games
What?
over 500 right now, but the Giants are only 1 game behind them. They're right behind them.
I can't get into baseball, man. It's just the
Didn't
games
the
don't mean
Giants just
anything.
recently beat the Dodgers?
Sorry?
Didn't the Giants recently beat the Dodgers?
Yeah, the Giants have beat the Dodgers. I mean, the record this year, the
You wanna
Giants
get beat
have
up here,
played a
homie?
lot better, but
Break you off right now, bro. Gotta break you off.
but yeah, I mean, but all that matters. I mean, the Dodgers are ahead in the standings right now, and the second half of the season. I mean, that's when the Dodgers are probably going to make a good run. There's probably going to be a lot of trades before the trade deadline comes up, so there's going to be some moves being made. So we'll have to see what happens. But I think the Dodgers are definitely a more playoff caliber. They're
Ladies
ready
and
to go all the
gentlemen,
way.
we are getting a preview of the sports show right now in action.
Moe's Bros Sports, check it out.
Check it out. Is it on Emix LA?
No, actually, we started our own channel. It's Moe's Bros Sports. So we do it here. Paco helps us out, but
you
we
just said
started our own
fuck
show.
Paco,
We got
right?
our own channel. He's helping us out, man. Got to support the team,
Is that how you got that nifty shirt? Looking great, Paco.
So what's going on with the comedy? What's your next show you got coming up? I mean, now that I really see the non-clean, the real version, man. Now I'm a little more intrigued. I want to see what the shit's all about.
I'm gonna be at Brea the 23rd.
The Improv?
think. Yeah.
No shit, hell
Well, that's
yeah.
next week.
And
What is it? The Dem Boys or some shit like that?
boys.
Dem
I was
Boys?
like,
What is it again? It's not Dem
Yeah,
Boys.
it's
It's something else.
That's the LA thing,
We
man. You know
them
the
boys?
Dodgers, the old Dodgers nickname was Dem Bums.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Then I'm gonna be doing Ontario. I'm gonna be going to Sacramento. It's all crap, bro.
When are you going to Sacramento?
By September. We're making shit happen, bro.
Do it,
Fucking
man.
hell.
How about you,
Do it.
Duarte? How's
I'm
your
definitely
comedy
gonna.
going?
I'll be in
tell you what,
Ontario,
I'm definitely
of
gonna
course.
promote your show
what do you mean?
on my
What-
show.
what-
Wow.
I'm gonna promote Brea Improv. Brea Improv. What's the date? Brea Improv.
July 23rd.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah,
Or is it Wednesday?
it's Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
All right.
A Wednesday from today. I
There we
guess.
go.
Be there, man.
There we go.
You
You
should
gonna
go,
go,
man.
bro?
You should go.
I'll go. Absolutely, I'll go.
We've invited Paco 1,000 times. He never goes.
He never goes.
Hey, Brea's not too far away, man. That's a hop, skip, and a
It's
jump.
just fucking. Trust me, you'd be surprised. I got a lot of new material that I'm working on.
I tell you, I go to the Improv every now and then. I went to one show. I was really, I probably couldn't have been more disappointed. And ever since then, I don't want to say been a hater, but I definitely think they're overrated. Well, I think it was one of the Wayne's kids. I think it was Marlon Wayne's.
Oh.
Just
Probably
Was it good?
it's
fucking
probably Sean.
terrible. Oh, it was awful. Like
Yeah.
I maybe had like a forced
Well, he wasn't
laugh
really
or
a
two.
comedian. He didn't start off as a stand-up. He started off as,
Yeah.
an actor.
Right.
That's why.
Because
He's
I'd
probably-
seen his dad, like Damon Wayne. I'd seen his stand up. I mean,
He
he
was-
was,
Oh,
pretty.
okay.
He was,
Yeah.
he was a good stand up comedian.
Damon back in the day was a monster, man.
Yeah. I
How
mean,
long
he
ago
was
was
no
that?
Richard Pryor, but I mean, this was probably like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe.
I'm gonna tell you a story. One time, I was at the Whaaaa, right? And Jeff Garcia shows up, and then he goes, "Sorry, bro, I'm bumping you." So I was like, "What the fuck, man?" And I was all fucking
You
mad.
know what that means, right? Bumping?
Oh yeah, I mean, you're off the roster.
Yeah.
You're on the bench.
So I was like, "God damn it, fucker! Why the fuck you keep doing this shit to me?" And then he just looked at me and he goes, "Look, bro, pay your fucking dues, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want." And I go, "All right, cool." All of a sudden, fucking Damon Wayans walks in, and then Jeff Garcia goes, "Fuck!" I was like, that's what you get,
I
fucker.
guess Happy Feet ain't as big a scary movie, huh?
We got 1 more minute. Anything you guys want to promote? Promote your LA Dodgers
show, bro.
I plugged it a little bit. Mosbro Sports. Check us out. We're on YouTube. Mosbro Sports. We're doing sports talk radio. So we appreciate you guys having me on. But I'll definitely be
This guy,
plugging your show.
if you ever need a guest that knows about sports, this
Some
guy.
sports.
So when you gonna have us on, bro?
Absolutely. We'll set it up. We'll absolutely set it up. We'll set it up. We'll knock it out. We'll have you guys on. We got myself and my brother. So we got room for 2 other chairs. So we'll get you guys in here. Absolutely. We're doing it
These
on
are the
Monday
sports
nights.
guys right there.
Monday night?
nights 9 to 10. So we're not live podcast yet. But
What happened to your brother? How come he's not here then?
He's probably knocking on the door right now.
Oh, yeah?
For somebody to let him in.
He's like, please, did they take over the show? We
Did it drop
invaded.
anything?
The fuck
I
is
will be
that?
watching We Them Boys
Three
live
minutes?
next week.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Luis Bañuelos Show.
Yeah, sorry.
To my right, Angel Padilla.
Hey.
To my left, David Duarte.
Jason
And,
Morales.
and Jason Morales. Thank you guys for tuning in. Good night.